you just triggered something I'm really excited to go down, which is I despise social media, not because not because of any political or moral thing, more in that I find it tedious. Like, I know, especially having a podcast and all these things, I know I should be on it, and it's just another thing to do. But you mentioned something that I've heard some of the best say continually, and it's hard advice to follow, which is, how can you do it in a way that is authentic and not difficult? And I think the way is by trying to remove some of the fear and some of that I have to create perfection, instead of just, how do I create myself or be myself in a way that adds value? Sounds like you do that. How do we do that, though? It is hard. It's an art.
Fun fact, perfection does not perform well on social media. That's why we love TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so lo-fi production, every brand that was spending millions and millions of dollars on commercial level content had to basically throw out their playbook when TikTok came on the scene. So in on brand, for the people that want to do social media, or Chris, actually, like, you're the perfect case study. I walk through the entire process from scratch on how you think about it. And it starts with that Venn diagram of, like, what are the areas you do want to talk about? What is that middle area of connecting the dots between all the interesting things that you're into, that you're passionate about, that you work on, and creating brand guardrails of, like, you know what? Not every person has to talk about every single thing. So what's important for you to talk about? What's important that someone else talks about something? So really understanding where you begin and where you end from a content perspective, and then truly making it work for your lifestyle. So I'm totally honest, when Instagram turned into TikTok, basically, and it became very clear that you needed to do videos speaking to camera, I was like, oh God, I don't want to do that. It feels so thirsty and attention getting, but, like, my photos that used to do so well are getting like 5 likes now and no one's looking at them. So, like, you first of all have to lean into whatever the platform is telling you they want you to lean into, because they're going to suppress everything else and they're going to promote the stuff that they want to, right? And right now they want to compete with TikTok. But besides that, what I realized is, if I came up with a why am I posting on social media? And I decided, okay, mentorship is really important to me. That's my first book, Leave Your Mark, is a career mentorship. How can I combine what I'm passionate about with this medium? And I decided, okay, if I'm giving out advice, if I'm paying forward what I learned, if I'm helping someone, or I'm educating someone, or I'm entertaining someone and sharing a tidbit that can help them, then I sort of made peace with it. But then it became, oh my God, but, like, and especially for me, I'm like, oh, but hair and makeup, and what am I wearing? And when am I shooting this? And who's shooting it? And then lighting? No, none of that. None of that.
Okay.
Keep it simple. It's not precious. The less precious it is, the better it performs. So that's why I worked it into my morning routine. This way, there's never a morning I can't do it, because I'm getting ready every morning. So it's when I'm thinking about the day or things. So you have to make it work for you. And then when you make it low lift, it's so easy.
And almost fun. And you know what I love? Best description I've heard. It's not precious. It's not precious.
It's not.